Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Apple price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Starting on the monthly chart here, we're looking at triple 1-2. Those are our main impulse towards the upside. We have of course a massive move wave 3 towards the upside in the orange scenario here, and looking for a 4 and a 5 of course to be finished, and then 4 5 4 5 of course to finish towards the upside. Now, in this case scenario, of course, we are looking as well on inside the wave 3 here. We are looking to triple 1-2 again. Yeah, triple 1-2 for the wave 3. Why triple 1-2? Because your wave 3 here got another big wave toward the upside. This is only a single wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which is considered your wave 3. Meaning, we have to consider this is a leading diagonal, or it can be very simple 1 2 1 2 1 2. Why not leading diagonal? Less possibility, of course, because we did not interfere with the zone 1, right? Your leading diagonal, your wave 4, has to interfere with the zone 1, has to interfere, of course, and being shorter at the same time, which is not the case scenario. Therefore, higher possibility goes for the triple 1-2s here toward the upside. Now, inside this wave 3, we have, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, meaning currently we are inside a wave 5 to finish a wave 3, right? Okay, so let's move inside it on the weekly here. Inside the weekly, we are looking at this wave 5 toward the upside, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, this wave 5, of course, has to be finished in impulse, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. What we're looking here is kind of like a zigzag. Yeah, we have an impulse, very nice, another impulse as well, very nice, and now we see a correction. Yeah, meaning you are potentially in, of course, double 1-2s here, looking for 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5 again. Yeah. I did not put a count here because it's becoming too much. I'm going to consider it directly. This is your wave 3. Yeah. What we are looking for here is a wave 3, 4, and a 5 to finish this, of course, main wave 3. Yeah. Meaning 1, 2, 1, 2 right now, and moving for higher. Now, on this daily, where we have, of course, a closer view, we have, of course, a 1 2 and then another 1 2. I'm gonna put here the 1 2 to make it much more clearer. Here on the daily is fine. 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Let's put it, of course, in the white and with less. Here we go. So impulse, correction, wave 2, 1 2 3 4 and a 5, finishing wave 1. Currently we're looking at A, B, and a C. Yeah, perfect scenario for a wave 2 here. The minimum requirement is 0.38. We have reached it. We have reached the blue box right now, 0.5. Very, very nice. ABC. To make it much more clearer and much more precise as target, let's snipe the target, I would say. Let's move inside this area, of course, by zooming in here. Here we go. So if we have this, A, B, and a C, 1-to-1 fib level is our target, which is inside, of course, this blue box as well. Meaning, in confluence, for a wave 2, for this wave 2, we have, of course, between the 0.38 perfect fib levels, 0.5, we have a common target as a zigzag A, B, and a C, 1-to-1 fib level at $210. Very nice. A, B, and a C to finish a wave 2. Meaning our main target right now can be, of course, the $210 for Apple. Very nice inside this blue box. Inside the 4-hour chart, on the 4-hour chart, we are looking at this scenario. As we said, of course, 206, we are looking for it. In case, of course, we have different scenario, which it can be more bearish here, is a 1-2, because this is an impulse, and we're continuing impulsively right now. 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 potentially, of course, if we have if we, in case, of course, we are very, very bearish. Now this wave 2, of course, has to be finished here with a wave C. So the bearish scenario is, of course, an impulse toward the downside. which is, I doubt it. But if this happens, meaning that you are looking here at 3 waves down, 3 waves up, wave C toward the downside, recession, right? This is our indication for recession. 1.38, 1.618 are our next target. However, currently still very low possibility. Our highest possibility is, of course, right now is 200, 210 actually. Let me check. Actually, we get inside the 4-hour chart much more maybe precise. No, 210 exactly. Here we go. If we take again here the wave 2 fibs, here we go. Perfect targets for a wave 2. Meaning, if we break the 1-to-1 fib level, if we break it towards the downside, it is the possibilities start to get higher for a recession. If we break the 206, moving towards the downside is a confirmation for a recession. Because if we break this level, this blue box here, meaning that, okay, the possibility for a zigzag is getting far. A, B, and a C zigzag is getting far. This is transforming to a wave 3, 4, and a 5 toward the downside, potentially the blue box, lower blue box. Yeah. So these are the possibility. This is how we gonna walk with this step by step. Our target currently is the 210. Next, 206. If we break it, we're looking then to 1.618. We can also put a target if you want. Here we go. In case we are in a recession. Wave 3 as an impulse. Here we go. So in case we are in a recession, this of course is our first target, because of course we have 4, 5 after it, 4 and a 5, and then potentially of course looking for lower. Yeah, so 3, 4 and a 5. We're gonna estimate the things here. If we turn up in 1, 2, therefore we want to see continuation toward the upside for a wave 3, 4 and a 5. Targets for a wave 3, in case we are bullish, of course, taken virtually, of course, from the wave 2, your wave 3 might reach the 433 again. Yeah, here we go. This is, of course, based on how much low we go. Yeah, how much low we go. Now, if we move toward the downside here, well, potentially it goes down with it. Yeah, so we're gonna see and re-estimate. But basically, this is what we are looking for. Next target is 210 for Apple as highest possibility. Breaking this, of course, to be reanalyzed if we are moving further toward the downside in a signal of a recession. That was it for Apple. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.